Hey everyone, April here, and today we're doing a Transformers Studio series review, and this time it's Megatron from Transformers War for Cybertron, and it's part of the MTMTE collection, which is Target's exclusive little thing. So, I think this figure's already been released. I can't remember. I think it was. I just didn't pick it up. Oh, I got it now. So, I guess that's something. Let's see. 21 steps from robot to tank. Awesome. And like I said, I love the artwork on these MTMT collection ones, where it's all grayscale, but yet with a little hint of color by it being red, I think makes it pop real nice. Now, the only thing I see, he has nice red fingers. I wish they could have put that on the figure itself. That would have been pretty cool. Having red fingers. Oh well, here it just says Voyager class. Here we get same as the front of the box. And then the back. So let's see, it says, Megatron launches a full attack on the space station, guarded by Starscream and his army. Tank looks pretty cool. I like the mace, but I love the cannon even more. And it's cool how they actually have him looking like the picture up there. Granted, in the picture, he doesn't seem to be holding the mace, but let's get him open and take a closer look. Alright, here is Megatron. So, his instructions have a dark purple, but the pictures do look pretty crisp. And then he has his weapons. So we got the fusion cannon, all one color, which I kind of wish they put like the red in there. That would be okay. In fact, it shows that I think on the box. But still looks good. Looks like you could put some like effects in there. Then he has two-part mace. So you just put it in. There we go. Now this part looks weird. Don't know why it's like that. It doesn't twist or anything. Can't take it apart. Like, why two pieces? And this is what it looks like when you have everything on. So it just goes on his arm there. And it's only this side. And the mace, just the very end of the hilt goes in his hand. I do have to say, I like this metallic purple. Very nice. Nice Megatron, looks very good. I love the head sculpt. So it looks really good. I mean, granted, his face looks really tiny because he has the helmet on. But it does have some detail to it. So he has red eyes, but he has these purple lines going down the side of his cheeks. And speaking of color, he is gray, dark gray, purple, red, and black. Purple Decepticon logo right there. Turn him around. You see you got the little back piece here. Interesting looking. Now he does have a problem with the back of the knees. Right here, these little tabs prevent him from moving his knee very. He can't bend it that much. There is a workaround. You could well, you could get rid of it because you don't need this in either mode. So you just cut it or file it, or let's see if I can get this open. There you go. You just undo the back part of the leg. If you want, you can bend it, then just close it again. It's not going to close all the way, but at least you're not, destroying your figure. Although I don't think it's a big deal. I might actually cut those off. I don't know. This is very cool. I like to look at this arm over here, especially these three little prongs. Purple details going all over the chest and down there. Even has on the knee area. I love the looks of these knees. Like, look how sharp and pointy. Look dangerous. Imagine getting kneed with that. And because it's part of the MTMTE collection, his Art Deco shows some like paint chips all over the place. So I don't know what it is about this one. It doesn't feel as cheap plastic like the Optimus did in the line, but I'm sure it's made of the same. I don't know why. It just feels different. Feels more sturdy. Probably because it doesn't have wheels, so there's nothing like just moving around. I don't know, but it just seems different. Like a little better quality. I kind of like what they do with the treads for around his feet. That is an interesting design. Alright, let's go over some articulation. So, we get the head, Not the easiest thing to turn. In fact, I don't think it's going to go all the way. Nope, it is not. Strange. His head does not want to go up or down. Or side to side. That's really horrible. Huh. Oh well. Alright, so arm goes up to a 90. Goes all the way around. We get double jointed elbows. Really? So I can get one of them bendless. Come on, there we go. Kind of weird looking with both of them. We're going to rotate at the elbow. Get the hand. That does not rotate. A little bit of a pivot, but waist. Oh boy, I was not expecting that. That was a little loose. But yeah, it'll spin all the way around. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice. He does have a little bit of waffling in the back. Right there, and gets behind there, but that's kind of hidden, but still. Alright, legs. Good split. Forward goes up pretty high. Same with back. And we'll rotate the knee. We can bend the knee. Just a little bit. Unless you do what I already showed you. Now the feet are a little interesting. So, you can go down. The toes can also move. You can go up. You can go into there. Which, not good. But it can also go outward. Actually goes out more than it goes in. That's very strange. Usually they at least will go in. Let's turn him into a tank and take a gander at it. Alright, so here's Megatron in his tank form, which looks very cool. So, I was wrong. These are not tracks. They're supposed, or treads. They're supposed to be, like, I guess something for him to hover. So that's kind of interesting. I love his cannon there with the axe on the back. It looks very good. I like the spiky point in the back there because of the knee. It's very cool looking. And we can see that thing that was on his back becomes like some kind of a, I don't know, something to smash through stuff with. You know, if this wasn't so long. So nothing really moves on it. It has no wheels. You can't move or rotate the gun anywhere. I mean, you can with the axe, I guess. I mean, mace, but that's about it. No wheels. But it was fun putting it together, I have to say. I enjoyed it. Alright, let's just run my review of Transformers Studio Series Megatron from War for Cybertron, part of the MTMTE collection. And if you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. And as always, you'll have yourselves a good one, and I will see you later.